Good evening, gentlemen. All right, so we're just going to do one of these for tonight. So, taking a look here at Labranch, Lyon, and George. You guys are pretty solid. Labranch's got a nice little goatee action going on over here. But you guys paddling, although you look ridiculous, the paddling is actually pretty solid. So taking a look, blades are buried all together. A little bit of splashing right over here, Labranch, but it's pretty minor. George, super solid here. Good bottom shoulder. Lyon, you good bottom shoulder. Top shoulders cocked back. Could get a little more twist if you want to, Lyon. Labranch looks pretty solid here. Only thing is eliminate that splash. Could just be on that one stroke that you took here. George, top arm could be a little straighter, but overall, you guys move through the water pretty consistently, which is really good. So exit, you can see Freddy's blade coming out over here as well, all at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, and George, you're out over here. It's pretty solid. So continuing on, next stroke. Pretty sweet. Good drop bottom shoulder here, Lyon. Top shoulder is solid. Labranch, bottom shoulder looks good. Top shoulder solid. George, bottom shoulder. Top shoulder could be cocked back a little bit. A little more flexibility there for you. And then using your legs, engaging your hips in order to get your body in. So actually, you too, Lyon, I think what we could do is get your hips a little bit more. I'll see how that your quad kind of tenses up over here. It's a good thing. So there, a little bit of a tense, moving up a little bit. You want to load off. So the branch looks pretty solid and coming through. Yeah, so top arm, Lyon, your top arm's over here. Labranch, top arm's over here. George, top arm's a little high, so we want to get that top arm down along with everybody else. So see how that kind of shortens up your stroke a little bit. So if you're able to get down, same height as Labranch and Lyon here, that's what we want to try to get to so we can lengthen out the stroke, because what happens is now you're pretty much done. However, their stroke is still kind of going, but not bad. Not bad. The exit comes out good, George. So we'll do it again. Hitting together. Labranch, a lot less cavitation on that one, so no splashes. Lyon's in the water. Everyone's timing is super solid. And then as soon as we get that blade buried, right, so right over here, that's when we want to start trying to sit up a little bit. And so driving down, which is good. And so now we're starting to sit up, up. Nice. So you guys are all pretty aligned. So if you look at these several frames, if you watch your guys, all three of your guys' heads, 1, 2, 3, look at that. That's beautiful. That's alignment right there. Look at your heads all moving together. Body is all moving together. So you're all moving the canoe at the same time. Same with Freddy in the front there. So looks good. I will try a couple of different camera angles here. This one's not the most ideal. If we can get one that's in the middle of the canoe, that gets pretty much everybody. So there we go. Again, blades are buried. Looks good. Lyon, your blade is buried. If anything, we can try to figure out how the paddle angles look, but looks pretty solid. So we'll go through. Oh, what happened? Yeah, Labranch, you look pretty cool with the t-shirt on the chin. New style here. Paddling looks pretty solid. Yeah, looks good. You guys look solid here. Let's do a change. Let's see what a change looks like. There we go. So coming back. Actually, you guys are pretty good on the change here. So finishing the stroke. Here, everyone's done. Coming up. up and over, grabbing down, be a little smoother. Nice, Labranch. That's anything to do to get that first stroke in. So it's okay to not grab the T-top as long as you're still getting that stroke in. So I have no problem with that. So here, angles look okay. Could be a little bit better. Go through. So again, George, see the top arm is up here still by your chin. Everyone else is down over there. So we can work on that. Take a look at the second stroke. Okay, looks pretty solid. Lion, good. Your top shoulder is cocked back a bit. Bottom shoulder is driven down. So you can get a little bit more on your legs, I think. Probably get a little bit more. Labranch looks pretty solid. We could probably get a little more twist. Same with you, George. A little bit more on your hips. But paddle angles look solid. So taking a look at Labranch's paddle angle versus George's paddle angle. Again, camera angle kind of throws it off a bit, but yeah, pretty close to each other. Yeah, so good drive down here. Good drive, Lion. Lion, your paddle is actually behind you now, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Labranch is straight down, so I don't know if Labranch may be rushing or what, but yeah, we'll take a look at that. Yeah, so top arm's got to come down, George. Back, going through. You guys' bodies are all moving together. Look at that. Look at your guys' body moving in unison. Solid. Okay, coming down. Drive that top arm down, George. Right there. See how it stops. All of Labranch's power, all of Lion's power is coming from that top arm right now. And if we're stopping it, then we stop that power. We're not allowing our pressure to get pulled in. So if you keep that top arm straight, push forward, that'll help us out a bit. Okay, so we'll take a look here. Man, Labranch, you make it look painful. Look at your face. All right, solid, boys. Looks pretty good. This one's good. Yeah, I think Lion could probably get a little bit more reach on the right side. I think it might just be a flexibility thing. Your left side. Yeah, left side, it looks like you're twisting a little bit more. Right side, we'll go back to the, whoops. So right side, yeah, so it looks like you're a little bit restricted on the right. Again, it could be the camera angle. But yeah, we'll play around with that. Okay, so solid, gang, looks pretty good.